Hello. There is no Astra. I am here. I am here, I say. I am here. Oh, fuck. Chat, I chose the wrong outfit today. I chose, like, the exact wrong outfit. This was a mistake. This was a mistake, chat. This was a mistake. It's a very, like, cute and cozy mistake, but it was a mistake. It was a very big mistake. Take it off? I don't wanna. It encouraged me to get up. I have to go find a different outfit. I will, however, put my hair in a ponytail. That way, and keep the like hair off my neck. Hopefully, that helps a little bit. Super comfy, but like bad idea. I should have been like I even like when I put the outfit on, I was like, this is gonna be too hot, now it's like, yeah, this is too hot. It's too. I don't want to like take it off. I don't want to go put on another outfit, but like, fuck, dude, I'm dying. Holy shit. You can only see the sweat on your forehead. I know, I know. Don't look. Don't look. Don't look. Then you sweat. Chat, should I change my outfit? Should I change my outfit? Or do you guys like to see me sweat? Okay. This outfit might be too hot. This is like, I'm actually like cooking right now, chat. This is way too, we'll do a fit check, but then I have to like change outfits because I'm cooking right now, chat. Just look how cute this thing is, though. It's so warm. I'm fucking. Oh my god, chat. I'm gonna like pass out from heat. It's just so cute, though. Like, how I don't want to change my outfit. All right, well, chat. I'll be right back. Well, I'm actually gonna take this skirt. I feel like this outfit works, but it would work better with this skirt. So I'll be right back, chat. All right, how's that, chat? How's this? Does that work better? I think that works better. Still fucking hot though. It's like still sweating my ass off. Still hot as fuck, but you know, at least it's a little bit better. Crop goes hard. It does go hard. I like this crop top. Oh my god. It's like, well, it's just like as soon as I start streaming, it just gets like 1,000 degrees in here. I don't even know why. It's like I wasn't even hot before I sat down to stream. Like I was totally fine as I walked up to my chair, and then as soon as I sat down and was like, "Hey guys, what's up?" My it's like I'm in menopause and I just had like a heat flash. Turn the heat down in Florida. Turn down the heat. Dude, my AC's on. It's trying its best. It's 85 in here. Listen, it's 85 degrees in my house. Give me a fucking break. Anyway, chat. You're in menopause? Yeah, I'm in my 60s. I can't have babies anymore, chat. Anyway, chat, look at this. Look at this. Look at this thing that I have, chat. Look at this thing that I have. I was loud. Look at this thing. This magazine is super rusty. I need to get a new magazine and clean this one up. I think it still works, but I need to clean it up. Look how cool this is, dude. I love this little fucking gun that I have, dude. I love my little SSP. But chat, I have the like a while ago, I think it was like Buff sent like the kit for the buttstock. The skirt has a slit. It has a slit. Oh my God, fucking holy shit. Why is it not fucking okay? God damn it. Why is it not fucking why is it open? Why is it not zipped up? Fucking god damn it. A zipper down on a skirt is like that's fucked up, man. That's fucked up. Listen, man. I'm already out here sweating my ass off. This stream is not going my way. But chat, look at how cool this thing is. Right? I love this gun. It would be really cool though if I could fold the stock, but I can't because it would make it illegal. Except not really. Right now, if I were to do that, it would be in a legal gray area, like Puck here. Hello, Puck. But like, so there's a potential that I was like, I have the kit to convert this to like actually fold out to actually be like a short barrel rifle type of situation, right? I have the stock to do that. Like I literally have it. I just can't put it on because I mean, at least right now it's a gray area, but it's like we might literally get to a point, chat, where I could just convert it soon. I thought I was gonna have to buy like a tax, do the tax stamp, do all the bullshit, go through the NFA, have to fucking like, register as an SBR. I was like, I haven't like thought about this gun in a long time. No, Vanna, this is not a new gun. I've had this for years, but I don't like I haven't really done much with it because I've always just been waiting to like do the SBR on it because I've always I have the kit and I was going to actually put an SB like turn it into an SBR, but like for the past 9 years you have to go through the NFA to do that because like if you have a short barreled rifle you have to register it with the ATF, and then you also have to send in your like thumbprints, and you have to do all this extra bullshit to get like anything on the NFA, which is silencers and short-barreled rifles and shotguns. This is this would be a rifle. This it would be a short-barreled rifle if this folding stock actually worked, which right now it doesn't. But listen, chat. They just like challenge that shit. That rule might go away soon. So now I don't even have to go through the NFA. I'm not gonna do it yet because I don't know. But theoretically, if I did that right now, if I converted this right now, it would be an illegal gray area, and I wouldn't necessarily be breaking the law if I did that. Maybe. It's ambiguous enough that I'm not going to do that, but the tax stamps went away. Okay, so for context, the NFA was deemed constitutional because it was deemed as a tax, and Congress has the ability to tax people. And so the NFA was basically a tax that you had to pay to get the NFA item. So if you wanted a short-barreled rifle, or if you wanted a suppressor, you'd have to go through the NFA and pay this $200 tax. But they changed the tax to $0 in January, and so then it's basically, well, if it's a tax but it doesn't cost anything, then it's not a tax. Then it's just an infringement on your rights at that point. It's not even a tax. And so they did that and they challenged that, and in like a specific district of Texas they won. And then like the DOJ hasn't challenged it. So there's like a legitimate chance that that ruling just becomes unconstitutional, and then across the board all NFA items are now no longer NFA. And I'm listen, chat. I don't usually talk about gun politics on stream. I just talk about guns, but this one's making me excited. It's like you hid that gun for 3 years. I got it back with like the main flood of other guns. I have not shot this gun yet, chat, which makes me so sad. I haven't even fired it. This is the only gun I have in 7.6 by 25 Makarov or Tokarev, not Makarov. This is in 7.62 by 25 Tokarev is what this is in. I need to buy another mag for it. I need to clean up this mag, and I have the kit. I'm gonna actually SBR it if assuming that chat if this doesn't get challenged, because the ruling could get challenged by somebody, but assuming this goes nationwide, chat, I'm getting excited. I'm getting excited. Are there just little tacks holding the stock in place? Yeah, I don't actually know where it's tacked into place. I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be able to push in. So I think what kind of, like, here, I'll show you guys what I have. I have a box somewhere else with the rest of the parts. I don't know where that is. I have to find it, but I have these two. See, I don't know if I need this. This is like a cut off, like, section, but you can see I have the buttstock here. Right? And it's supposed to go in here. And then there's that little, like, there's like the pin that goes in the middle. I think that's what's in the box that I need to find. Because I don't know where the box... There's a box full of parts for this that's somewhere. I need to find it. But basically, you can see it's like... It's like, it goes like right here, see? Like, that's what it would look like. If I did, like... If I did, like... If I did, like, that. That's what it would look like if it was actually attached, right? But this one, I don't know if it's there. It might be these little tack welds right here, but this doesn't. This whole like thing here does not move. Like this does not. You can't unfold this stock. Like on this one. That's a terrible idea. Why am I doing that? That's a bad idea. Put me somewhere. It's like. Thank you. There we go. It's like, see this one, chat? See how I can take this stock and fold it out and it actually works? That one, on that one, it doesn't do that. So I have to figure out how to convert it. I don't actually know what I need to do to convert it. It's something. It's some way. I'm not entirely sure what that is yet, but I'll find out. I still want to shoot this one since I made that modification to it. I haven't shot this one yet since I've done that. Love how the glow looks. I know, right? It looks so good. And chat, like, if you put your hand, like, there, you can use the sling to, like, look at that. Look at how this, like, proper shooting technique for the sling. Oh, so good. It's actually so good. And I have, one thing about, like, my eyes. I have astigmatism, which means, like, when I look through a normal red dot, it looks like a blur. But because they're, like, the Galil has these little, like, aperture sights on the back, and there's no way to, like, look through the optic without looking through this. But, like, the thing about it is, I don't know why, but, like, the little, like, looking at the red dot through this fixes the astigmatism. I don't know why. Like, it looks clear when I look through it like this. I don't know why. Chat, assuming that this rifle runs smoothly, this is, like, the best rifle I have. I don't know if it does yet, because I have not shot this thing without having issues yet, but assuming that my little fix here in the trigger group worked, that I might have, like, a legit good gun. I also need a new magazine, because this magazine is borked, and it doesn't work very well. So, the next donation, you know what? I'm gonna make a new donation goal. It's just gonna be magazines for my Galil. But man, I love how it looks. Look at that. And like, look how easily the flashlight is to accept. This is like tactical. It's like the most tactical gun I have, chat. Fit check? Okay. I'll do the fit check with the gun. Hello, Puck. Hello. There's a Puck right here. You guys can't even see her. Oh, wait, you can see her ear. Look at The hell is the badge I have right now? What? I don't, what is that? Big boy boxers? What? Lol. Anyway. chat. I'm all tactical. Look at this tactical. Tactical Galil. Meanwhile, this one, at least if it was like, especially like a couple months ago, if this stock did the same thing that one did, I'd be like 10 years in prison. Just because the length of the barrel. Isn't that so stupid, chat? Like, the fact that that gun can have a folding stock and be completely legal, and that this one can't because it just has like a slightly shorter barrel. I was waiting for Excusa to show up for being a bad shooter. Good job overcoming your obstacle. What do you mean? What? But yeah, I want to buy like some Galil mags. I don't. I need some more Galil mags. That's like what I really want right now. I can't buy them right now probably, but we can do a pinhole like squinting. It works. I think that's why, but it's really nice. Like, so I mean, assuming the Galil works like it's supposed to, it honestly will probably be like one of my main rifles, just because it's so like, cause it's a Galil and it's heavy, it shoots so smoothly with 5.56. So it's like really fucking nice. The only problem was that like last time I shot it had really bad trigger slap, like really bad trigger slap. However, I think I fixed that, so I don't know yet. I haven't shot it since I made the modification that supposedly fixed the trigger slap. But hopefully it does fix the trigger slap. Because, like, I could buy these, chat, but look how much these are. These are, like, this is the bid. It's $80, or it's $90 for both of these. It's actually not bad. $90 for two of these? I would. I just need to buy something like this so I can actually get some decent magazines. Because the Galil mag I have has, like, a dent in it, and you can only load, like, 5 shots into it. And the Galil is having feeding issues, but I'm pretty sure it's because of the magazine and not the gun. I'm pretty sure. I'm hoping. I'm hoping the fucking feeding issues are the magazine and not the gun, because I'd be pissed if it's the fucking gun, because it spent 2 years at the goddamn gunsmith, and it should fucking work. But they didn't fix the trigger slap. That was like a brutal, like, it was like hurting my finger last time I shot it. And so I literally had to like go in there and Dremel down the part of the gun that can make it full auto. I mean, it's like, this gun was never going to be full auto anyway, because it doesn't have the parts for it, but like, on the trigger system of a Galil, there's a little hook that's there for full auto, and all AKs have it, like, even my RPK has it, but it doesn't do anything, because there's no actual, like, full auto mechanism in the gun, so there's, like, it serves zero purpose, but hopefully, by shaving that down, I have fixed the problem. Might your bank account take a hit after Burning Man? I'm expecting so. That's why I didn't say I'm gonna buy the Galil mags right now. Isn't there a specific scope you want for it? Yeah, there's a specific scope. I don't know what it's called. It's this old style of scope that it's like an original red dot. Instead of having a red dot, it like projects. You look through the red dot with both eyes open, and so the right eye is looking at the optic, but you're not looking through the optic. The optic is just showing you the dot, and so when you look at like your target with your both eyes open, you're like your right eye is seeing the red dot and your right eye is seeing the picture, and so because your brain is weird, it like combines the two and you actually see a red dot picture. It's, I don't know, it's kind of cool, but it's not a normal red dot. Do you have astigmatism in both eyes? Yeah, I think so. Pin up an infantry killer combo. But yeah, no, I definitely like, I definitely probably won't buy those magazines until after I get back from Birdie Man. But I was thinking, chat, you know, I have this Ruger Mark IV here, and I really, really, really want to have a silencer on this, because I feel like this gun would be just perfect with a silencer. Like, it's got this big, obnoxious fucking scope on the top of it, and I think it's so funny. But this thing needs a silencer. Like, that's what it's just what it needs. Like, look at this and tell me that it doesn't look wrong without a silencer on the end. That's what it needs, chat. So, especially if the ruling sticks and that the NFA is, like, actually kind of dead, at least for suppressors and short-barreled rifles, I'm thinking I'm gonna use like my Christmas money to buy a suppressor for this thing. I was thinking about that, and maybe I'll use some of that to buy an extra magazine for my Glil or something. It would complete it. It 100% needed. I want one right now, honestly. I thought about messaging like Kaylee's cans and seeing if she would send me one for like a video. Like I'd say I'll make a video about like this. I'll go to the range and make a video about me using this can if you send me one. But I don't know if she would do that. I don't know. I'm such a like a antisocial little bitch that I've thought about sending her that message, but I'm like nah, nah. I do think that I might buy one of hers though. If she's like got them up and like running, I might buy one of Kaylee's cans. Because if they're like, I think she was saying she was gonna sell them for like $200 or something, or $300. And it's like that's kind of like the price range I was thinking. Is she even like selling them yet, or is she still like producing them? I don't know. How many people will you kill when you get your first silencer for your gun? A whole zero. One eye is dominant, and one it won't work if you switch sides. Should message her about a collab? I could. I know she's like done shit with like Finster before. I thought. Hello, Puck. I could, but I don't know if she would like take me up on it. But maybe if I like, maybe if I offered to like just buy it from her, that wasn't just being like, hey, give me a free suppressor. Hey, Uwu, fellow femboy trans person here. How about you just give me a suppressor because I want it? That's kind of what I feel like I'm asking. So maybe I'll offer to maybe I'll just say, you know what, hey, listen, I want to buy you one of your suppressors. Would you want me to like make a video? Because I would buy one and make a video on it because I think that'd be cool. I think making like a video on like my little squirrel Terminator machine gun. It's not a machine gun, but you know, squirrel killer machine, comma gun. You would hate being with me in public. My friends are visiting me and needed to get new tires and alignment, and me and the shop workers were talking up a storm the whole time. Well, I don't have a problem with like other people being social. I just like I'm not social. Like I don't know. I've never interacted with this person, so how I don't know what they're gonna say. If I send them an email, are they gonna ignore me? Probably just ignore me. But if they didn't, what would they say? Like, asking for free stuff might not be the best opening, right? That's kind of why I haven't done it. Is because I feel like it's kind of like shitty. Just be like, hey, I have this gun. It would really be awesome with a suppressor. Could you just do me a solid and just send that my way? Could you just do me a solid? you know. Before, sorry, I don't tend to work with small creators. Right, like that. Right, like that. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. Could you also send me a new SSP mag as well? I need more. I do need to clean this thing up. I think maybe like it's like super rusty, this magazine. It's unfortunate, but it got kind of fucked up. I'm pretty sure it works just fine, but it looks kind of grody. I need to polish this thing up. I always include racy photos with requests. Like yeah, like me uploading like a BP photo to like the email saying, "Hey, collab, send me free shit, please. Send me a free silencer, please. I really want one." We have to embiggen Astra. Yes. I don't know. Either way, I'm thinking like again, I think that this like Christmas I'm gonna use like my Christmas money funds to buy a suppressor. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Because I really want a suppressor for that. I really do. Hopefully that thing sticks. And then I'll be able to turn this. I think this gun is gonna be like so much cooler if the stock works. Like if I can actually like move the stock, that makes this thing so much cooler. I have to figure out how to take this thing apart. I actually don't know how to do that. That's probably the first thing I need to figure out is how to take this thing apart. Yeah, so this pushes in. That's what normally lets it come back. I see. I see. You gotta link the Twitch PFP with the email all. That would work with me. Fuck, dude. I'm excited though. This gun is cool. I haven't really gotten to like use this gun a lot, and I actually wanna use this thing. I don't think it's old either. This is only like a couple years old. This is a neat little gun. Like it's like probably brand new for the most part. Let me put this away. Okay. It's time and it's a wonderful day. I know you hate me, but I'll ask anyway. Won't you come with me to a little place in town? The only way to get out to get there is go straight down. What? Are you talking about? What are you talking about? Why do I get the feeling that if I were to talk to Astra in high school, she would be like, I talk to people usually like you because the way she ignores my. What are you talking about, medical? What the fuck are you talking about, dude? I mean, sometimes, my chat just, like, starts, like, quoting fucking music lyrics and, like, high school drama flicks. Mids, I had a stroke reading that. See, it's not just me sometimes, alright? It's not just me, okay? Give me a break. Give me a break, chat. Give me a break. Anyway, I don't know. We'll see. Let's see how it works. Chat, there's so many guns that I want, but I'm too poor to afford them. It's so tragic. I want to buy so many guns, but I just can't. Money is just such a stupid thing. I should try as hard when she reads. I do try hard when I read, you know? I think you have Astra and Heather confused. Yeah. Besides, me in high school, I was thinking about, like, my high school days the other day, and it's just, like, me in high school was, like, I was the most quiet. I remember in middle school, people used to like me, I think, because I was mysterious. You know when you have, like, the kid in class, everyone kind of just goes, ooh, they're mysterious. I don't know anything about them. And they, like, keep to themselves and they're stoic. Oh, right? And so, like, I remember going through middle school and, like, people knew who I was, but I didn't know I remember one guy was, like, in the bus and he's like, oh, hey, it's you. And I'm like, okay, hi. But like I wasn't popular. Like I wasn't like I didn't have friends. Like I was like people were interested in me because I would show up for like an hour a day to do band and then I would fucking leave. People were like, how the fuck is this person leaving every day? They only show up to school for like 30 minutes and then they go home, that lucky bastard. And that was it. That was the extent of my socializing in middle school. And then in high school, I like didn't go to high school. So I didn't go to high school, chat. The mysterious Astra, exactly. Cause like I was always like the quiet, like I probably, you know what I was saying yesterday. I don't have autism. I probably do. I probably do. Cause I was just I would show up to school and I would just be like, I wouldn't be. I guess I didn't have a problem like interacting with the other students that much, especially when like they interacted with me. Like I feel like I just didn't interact with other people that much on my own volition. But when people would come to me, I feel like I had a pretty decent handle on things. But like, I don't know, man. I was always like I guess maybe it was also because I was a percussionist. I think maybe that added some cool points because I was a percussionist and like, um, that if you were like a horn player, you were lame, right? Flute players were for girls, but I was a percussionist and I was cool. I was cool, Chad. I was back in the back row while everyone else has to sit in their cramped little seat, like packed into like the room with like sardines. I was in the back just running back and forth on the back of the percussion section. Drummer, yeah, I was the guy in the back playing the triangle. I also played the timpani, and that was fun. When you got to play like a really like fun instrument, like the snare or the timpani, that was fun. Remember in high school, we had a new kid show up that was keeping himself and me and my friends purposely made him one of us, even though he was uncomfortable. What? I meant based on how you skip my messages many times, I feel like you wouldn't give me the days in high school. Medical, you gotta not look that far into it, bro. Not that deep. Not that deep. Not that deep, bro. The percussionist Marine timpani, you know that gay shit. What? I like timpani. Timpani was a cool instrument. And you know what? I was good at it because I can like tune by ear, and then you have to tune the timpani, and I was so good at it that I usually got the timpani. Did you go on any dates in high school? No. Dude, I was like, chat. You want some lore? Should we make this an Astra lore stream? Should we talk about my lore for a second? Do you guys know? Do you guys know my high school lore right now? Have I ever talked about the high school lore, chat? Did you go on any date in high school? Lore stream. Tell him the Mountain Dew Camelback story. Well, that's how it started. See, I did talk about some lore. But basically, yeah. So, okay, essentially, when I was in middle school, I was an anxious little shit, right? But I didn't really have much social anxiety. I just had anxiety in general. And so I would be like, I generally didn't interact with people because I was just too focused on like I didn't really care about interacting with the other kids. Like I wasn't there to make friends. I was there because I had to be there, and I just like was getting through the day. I think that sort of indifference I showed was what made me kind of mysterious, I guess, in middle school. I think people generally speaking liked me in middle school. But again, it was like my middle school experience was this, chat. I would wake up at like 6:30 in the morning. I would go to band and like later jazz band and show choir, and then I would leave at like 11 o'clock if at the latest. And I would go home and I would get a fucking sausage egg McMuffin from McDonald's, and my grandma would like homeschool me for an hour, and that would be it. That would be it. I didn't have to go to like third period. I didn't have to do any of that bullshit. But when I got to high school, it was like I was like fucked medically. Like medically speaking, I had just like I died basically. I couldn't like go to school. So I essentially like I don't know. I like had to like drop out essentially of high school. But basically, at the end of my high, this is the Camelback story. I'll tell this real quick. But basically, where I lived in Iowa, the middle schools the middle school band trajectory. You'd be in the band in middle school, and then the last year of middle school, you would do like this Fourth of July parade with the high school. So every year on Fourth of July, they do this big band art march like parade through the fucking town or whatever, and so you have to walk like 3 miles while just like doing this. I had the crash symbol, so I was walking just I'm the shrimp that lives in the floors. You can clean your feet. I'm dying down here. The shrimp that lives in the floors. I don't like shrimp that much. Are you telling me a shrimp fried this rice? I don't know about that. My generalized anxiety got worse the older as I got older, even with meds. Should I went to school in Michigan? They have required vaccines for decades. That's just religious homeschool upbringing revealed. Let's see those dance moves. Well, no, I was in the show choir, but I was the band. I was the bass player in the show choir. Chat. I'll talk about my extracurricular activities, but for right now, the story is I'm in this middle school band, and this was the time of the year when the middle school band and the high school band got together and did the marching band parade through the town on 4th of July, right? And I had this like medical issue where I had like hypoglycemia, and I was liable to just like pass out in the middle of it because of course. And so I had special permission to have a Camelback filled with Gatorade. And so everyone was all jealous that I had Gatorade, and I had Gatorade in my Camelback. But then they took us on this bus to the starting line, and I had my Camelback sitting on my lap right here. And this is critical information, because when I got out of the bus, I was wearing these like khaki shorts, and it had spilled all over like this area of my pants. And dude, I was already an anxious little kid who wasn't very good at socializing. I didn't socialize very often. It was the worst. I was like, I had my symbols. I was like sitting on the curb before we started like covering up my pants. I was like, it was the I was the worst feeling. And it's like the worst thing about it is like I remember, I had all these fun high school memories or middle school memories of going to band and jazz band with all these same group of kids, and we I used to like know them, and it was like fun. There was all these fun memories. That was the last time I saw any of those guys. Any of them was at this fucking day when I like it was the most embarrassing thing I've ever experienced at that point, and I was like, nope, that was it. I was out of band. I was like, I was done. I didn't do any band after that. That was what ended my high school and middle school music career because I was done. That shit was like, fuck that. Never seeing any of these guys again. That was the worst. Have those guys were into you? I was like, I don't know about that one. That way to leave a lasting impression. I don't even know if anyone noticed. I like to think in the back of my head that no one noticed because I was just too sly about it. But I don't. Probably not. Probably people probably noticed, and it was super fucking embarrassing. And it wasn't even my fault. It's, if you piss yourself and you have to deal with the consequences, there's a shame to it. But there's at least a like, yeah, but I did piss myself. This is fucking sucks. But I didn't even piss myself. That was the problem. It was just this was completely out of my control. There was no reason for this to happen to me, and there was no way for me to deal with it because I wasn't confident. Like, I wasn't some like confident kid. I'd be like, haha, look at the Gatorade spilled. It looks like I pissed. I didn't have the confidence to own it, so I was just sitting there like, yep, this is it. This is why I don't interact with people. And after that, I dropped out of high school, chat, and that's how I became a neat. And that's how you got to this today, chat. That's top level embarrassment. All the Prince's guitarists all play and do some dance moves. You can play some Prince songs and bust some move, maybe. Was it thought that no one would believe you if they noticed? I don't even know, man. I was just so embarrassed. Have those guys now pay for water sports content on OF? Oh yeah, yeah. Like back then when I was just like a little fat, chubby little kid. Like I wasn't feminine back then, Chad. I looked like a lesbian, if anything. I was not like a femboy at that point. Astra pissed herself and dropped out of high school as a result. If that happened to me, the arse would shout, "Look, he pissed myself. He pissed himself." Luckily, that didn't happen. Luckily, that didn't happen. But man, holy shit, that was embarrassing. And by the time I did go through the march and I did do the march. And by the time I like was on the march, it had relatively dried, and so I feel like no one really noticed. And so the only time people would have noticed was maybe at the starting line of it. And it's like I don't know if anyone did, but I was enough for me to never talk to those people ever again. I think like, what if one of them were to like find my channel now? They're like adults and they're like, oh my god, is that who I think it is? What? But no, back in middle school, I used to do I was very musical in middle school, chat. I used to I was in like the band, right? Like the middle school band. I was a percussionist, but I was also in the jazz band and the show choir. And in the show choir I played bass, and that's why like I started to learn guitar cuz like I learned guitar cuz it was similar to bass, but I already knew bass cuz I played it for show choir, right? And then I also played drums in the jazz band. So I played jazz drums in middle school, chat. And you know what? I was pretty good. I was pretty good. And it's like not everyone could be the drummers. I was pretty good, I think. I think I was pretty good, chat. I sure was a twink before HRT. Sure, I was a twink, but I wasn't like a. I don't think anyone was gonna be thirsting after me. Thank you, Gatorade, for making our girl Asher's a little broken bitch boy that became a girl we all loved. No one loved her rage bait. Asher, me and my guitarist needed a drummer for our band, but after hearing the story, we don't. Don't worry, we're good. Damn, what? You have to be good to be putting drums in the middle school jazz band. I don't know if I was good, but I could keep a beat, and I was like, I feel like the important thing back then for being a drummer, especially being the drummer, was keeping the rhythm solid, just having like a good sense of rhythm and being able to hold a beat. I think that was the biggest thing that I like. That was like the Gatriots. Anyway, but yeah, so she doesn't pee her pants anymore, right, Astra? Shut the fuck up. I didn't pee my pants, you bitch. Anyway, but yeah, that was my like middle school experience. But like shortly after I like got into high school, I just like stopped being able to go because like I was so fatigued that I literally couldn't like get up. I couldn't like get myself out of bed because I would be so tired. I feel like, chat, I've been dealing with the tired thing for a long time, and this was like, it was bad back then. I remember we used to go to this little, like, so instead of going to like a normal high school, my family did this thing called the network, which is basically like an in person public school once a week for homeschoolers. So you would go there on a Monday, and they'd give you a fuck ton of homework, and so you'd just do homework at home the entire rest of the week, and then you'd come back and just do school on the Monday, and then just do homework the rest of the week, right? I remember like being in like the class, and I had to like I was in like an English class or something, and I had to keep like get like I had to like keep like going to the bathroom because I was actively falling asleep. I was like trying to pay attention in this lady's class, like and it wasn't, you know, the kind of tired where you're genuinely you're aware of how tired you are, and you're like putting every ounce of effort into staying awake. That was what it was, and so I like had to get up to go to the bathroom just to wake myself up. And the teacher was like, "Are you okay?" And I'm just like, uh. Tries to think of a pee joke, comes up empty. It's not the stream we want. I'll admit I've only heard about 50% of the story because I'm just thinking about pee. Dude, do you guys have like a water sports fetish or something? Is that what you guys are trying to tell me? Is that you guys are into water sports? Cause like what? What? I'm not making this a thing. You guys are making this a thing. You guys are talking about it, okay? And I'm just gonna say it's weird. I'm just gonna say it's weird. You guys are talking about it and it's weird. I'm not judging, okay? If you're into whatever you're into, I'm not judging. But you guys are making this into a thing, not me. This is all on you. I'm leaving this one with you guys. Chat, I feel so bloated. I can't bloated, chat. I haven't even eaten. I'm starving, dude. I haven't even eaten and I feel bloated. Waste is waste. We made receptacles for it called toilets because that shit be unsanitary and nasty. Well, I'm pretty sure urine is sterile. If we're being biologically accurate, it is sterile. A shot collar would have solved that closing out problem, that dosing out problem. The tummy is so flat. Oh, thank you. Urine is sterile, so you can even drink it. You just have to chase with an even amount of water. It's disgusting, dude. That's one thing I couldn't do. I could never, like, even if my life depended on it, I could not drink piss. That would be one that I could not do, chat. We aren't the ones with the piss fetish. Well, you're the ones talking about it, so it makes me think you're the ones with the piss fetish. Because listen, you wouldn't talk about it if you didn't have it. So the fact that you're talking about it is kind of a self-report. If I'm being honest with you, chat, it's kind of a self-report. Kind of a self-report. Just a little bit. Got a blister from touching everything I see. What? It is not sterile. We thought it was because it came from the body, but remember, like 3 years ago, that there's also bacteria in the body. Is that true? I don't know. I'm gonna need our resident piss expert Grok to weigh in on this one. Grok, is this true? Being in chat makes me want to wash my hands now. Not gonna lie, you guys are wild. See, it's not as me guys, it's you guys. Dr. Asher, we can get a second opinion. I just found out that from the employee that the McDonald's drive-thru at all the McDonald's employees nationwide get a 40% discount. Could it be your perfect what? No, I couldn't work at I legit could not work at McDonald's. As much if you could say I'd pay you $1 million to go get a job and work at McDonald's for more than a month and I wouldn't be able to do it. Is Kiss sterile? Short answer is no, not always. The ChatGPT fired back so quickly. That was like instantaneous. I clicked enter and it was like immediately had an answer. It has done this calculation before and it has had this question before. A healthy person's urine is usually sterile while the insides of the kidney and bladder, meaning it contains very few or no bacteria detectable by standard culture methods. However, as urine leaves the body, it can pick up bacteria from the urethra, the skin, and the genital area. More recent research using sensitive DNA-based techniques has shown that the bladder itself may contain a small community of microorganisms that the urinary microbiome. So the old teaching that urine is completely sterile is an oversimplification. If someone has a urinary tract infection, their urine contains significant numbers of bacteria and other microbes. So basically, assuming that they have no bacterial infection, and assuming that, like, you know, they're normal and they're not gross. If you suck their dick, you're already getting all those same bacteria anyway. So sucking the dick would technically be more gross, but I don't really care about the bacteria. It's more just like the idea that I can't get around, you know? Y'all, I smell cookies and Asher's reading out an II overview. What? Are we Googling P? Hello? Just giving you options in the case of a financial emergency. You don't have to pimp out BB. I don't even think it's an option, Derek. Did you see how long I lasted at Chipotle? You think I got McDonald's in me if I lasted 2 days at Chipotle? Bro. Weird shit just to keep them guessing. We're not talking about sucking dick. Asher's having horror thoughts. Do you want a treat? Would it get here? I feel like I'd rather just have if you're gonna send a treat, I'd rather just like if you donate that instead, and I'll just go to McDonald's after because that would work better. Because I don't know if a treat would get here, but I do want to go to McDonald's after the stream, and I might go to McDonald's after the streams. I don't know. Isn't Unk always kind of in a financial emergency stare? Isn't Unk? Who are you calling Unk, bro? Who are you calling Unk? Who? How old are you, you motherfucker? You're not. You're what? How old are you? You fucking. You jit. You young jit. A PP donut would be better, right? Yeah, that would work better. I think just for two reasons. Number one is because treat stream always goes through fucking Grubhub, which ends up costing like way more, so you just end up paying that. Sounds bad out of context, does it? I don't think it does. Did I say something bad, chat? I don't think so. I think I just used Zoomer slang. You guys aren't used to it. I am a Zoomer, so some you guys forget that I am a Zoomer, and sometimes I use Zoomer slang, and it breaks some people. Sometimes they're not used to hearing the Zoomer slang. Unkstra, bro. Astra's Unk. I am an Unk, chat. I am 25. I'm Unk status. Unk status has been achieved. I am Unk at this point. I am absolutely Unk. No, that's real as hell. Was poppin' Auntie Stra. You guys just could start calling me Auntie Stra. Holy shit, Tracy, the $50. Thank you so much, Tracy. Holy shit. Thank you so much. Brooder or Depends or whatever. Well, I don't need Depends. I'll say that right out of the gate. I don't need any Depends. But thank you so much, Tracy, for the $50. I will go to McDonald's after this and get food. I will go to McDonald's and get food. Self-admittedly, Asher describes himself as a 70-year-old mind stuck in a 25-year-old body. Maybe not 70. Maybe not a 70-year-old mind. I'm more of like a Gen Xer stuck in a 25-year-old body. I'm a Gen Xer stuck in a Zoomer body, but I'm not proud of that because Gen Xers are getting to that point where they're really starting to be like cringy. You know what I mean? Like where if you guys have seen like on TikTok like those videos of like Gen Xers like Gen X, it's time to rise up, Gen X. You young Zoomers aren't ready. You guys don't know what we are capable of. Our Gen X is the most powerful generation there is. You guys better you guys get ready for the Gen X. And it's just like there's like He-Man music in the background. It's clearly like, dude, it's so bad. It's so bad. Sometimes I think Astra's chat is way too burvy than I remember Finn's chat exists. Yeah. Talk a little Gen Alpha. I don't even know anything about Gen Alpha. They try to rise up, but their knees would click wrong. If Astra's Unk at 25, I'm 39. Does that make me daddy? No, it makes you granddaddy. Banish me to the children's to the banish the children to the Shadowlands. Atomize them all. I can get behind that. My age -7 equals 25. Astra's age is science. Half my age plus 7, not minus. It's half your age plus 7. Not -7. The plus is very important, chat. The plus is very important for that equation. Half your age plus 7. I do live with a bunch of boomers though, so it makes sense. I guess Gen Xers kind of got skipped over. They got grunge and that's about it. Gen Xers, I feel like Gen Xers are probably like I feel like every other generation gets along better. Like I feel like Gen X hates millennials more than anybody. Like I feel like millennials and Gen X are like the most at odds. Boomers and millennials are like the worst. I feel like Gen Z and Gen X are more alike than not alike. So I feel like out of all the generations, Gen X, I have the least shade against Gen X other than the cringy TikToks, but it's required by law that every generation becomes cringy at some point. So it will happen to us too. It will happen to Gen Z. When I cringe and laugh at Gen Xers on TikTok for being cringy, I know full well that this will be my fate in about 20 years. So old people love me. I'm 49. That makes me daddy. Check your small PP for dinner. Dinner. Did you donate Speaky? Oh, let me look. Her PP has limited finances. When Gen Alpha takes over, we're all fucked. I don't even know what it... Because, like, I know Gen Z slang, but I feel like Gen Alpha is just, like, co-opted into Gen Z right now. Like, Gen Alpha doesn't have their own identity yet. Like, I don't know, other than, like... When I think of Gen Alpha, I just think of, like... Is 6-7 Gen Alpha? Or do we still get that? Because, like, I feel like... I don't know. I feel like, holy shit! Derek, thank you for the $25. Derek, thank you so much. Thank you for the $25. And thank you for the $50, Trace. And thank you so much. It means a lot right now because I'm so worried about Burning Man. But so it means a lot. Thank you so much. You're welcome for the bag nasties, by the way, Astra. Wait, did you donate too? Did I miss that? Am I blind? Am I blind, Stra? Hold on. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Fucking holy shit! Thank you, Rangers. Wait, is that? I don't know if that's you or not because it's not the same name. I don't know. I don't know if I should be thanking you. Was that you? Wait a minute. Was that you? Ashley can now afford apple pie with her nuggies. I could. I could hydrate. Water. Hold on. Wait a minute. Was that? So wait a minute. Is that reindeers? Because I got Trey Racing, Derek, and there's another one here for like a fuck ton. That's like holy shit. But I think that's reindeer. Is that right? I don't even know, man. This is why it's hard when people donate, but they have a different name on there, and I can't tell who it is. We were only a decade apart. Interesting. W everyone so Astra can eat. Thank you, everybody, for feeding me. Thank you. VR doesn't make the mental connection. I'm cooked. Bro, what do you mean VRO? Bro doesn't make the mental connection? That's not an answer, Rangers. I'm sorry. Holy username. Well, it's just their real name. That's the problem. And I'm not going to say the name because it's their real legal name. So I'm not going to dox them. But like, holy shit, that was like, thank you for the donation. Person, if you know who you are, I know who you are. I know who you are. You know who you are. Thank you. Always include your chat in the name of the donation message. Was there a donation message? Did I just not read? Was it in the donation message? Hold on. No. It just says happy Saturday. That's it. So story. Is there a story? What? What's it? It does? So the old name for the Discord? Wait, what old name for the Discord? Like the old Discord name? I know you just say it that phrase so much it's ingrained into my skull. Interesting. You gotta change that. The Coom Zip Rip. Oh, the Coom Zone. It's okay. So it still says that it's called the Coom Zone, and it's not the Astra. What did we rename it to? I don't even remember. I don't even know the name of my own Discord. The Femboy Cum Zone was better. I did like I should rename it back to the Femboy Cum Zone. The Tism Zone. Dragoon Brigades. The Astra Zone. All right, right. Yeah, but that's not as funny as the Coom Zone. The Coom Zone. Chat, this is great, but I'm like worried that this is like gonna go up too far and it's gonna like show. Luckily, I'm wearing a bra, so that wouldn't happen. But like, I'm still nervous. So I was told the Discord server was originally for 4chan purposes. I wasn't for 4chan necessarily, I don't think. I did make it after the stream started. Cause like I was on 4chan and then I like switched to doing streams and the Discord kinda came along with that. Stop what are you talking about? I call a vote to name it this now. Wait, to name it what? The Astra Goon Brigades? I think you got a little self-conscious when Sistra showed up. That might be true. That might be true. I don't know. I'm not that worried about Sistra seeing this stuff because she knows. She knows. Sistra knows. The rest of the family, I don't know how much the rest of the family knows, but I like to think that they don't know. But I don't know. Apparently they also used to sell cheeseburgers and hamburgers for 39 cents too. At what? The Astrodome? Free unsent Chinese freestyle rap? What? I'm not watching this video. This looks incredibly racist. What the fuck? This looks like the most I'm just like skimming through this video. It looks like the most racist thing I've ever seen in my life. I'm not showing that on stream. That's the most racist thing I think I've ever seen. Astra Discord did have a NSFW channel before Astra deleted the channel. Yeah, well, Discord is just weird. There's a whole bunch of shit with Discord, and I feel like it's best to keep any, like, most of the lewd stuff off of Discord, because Discord is, like, there was, like, certain people getting, like, banned, like, Discord's getting banned for, like, shit that wasn't even, like, a problem, because, like, the AI detection system was so fucking, like, unhinged that it would just, like, ban entire discords off of like a misinput. But I don't know. So I feel like not testing the Discord AI is a good idea, and I don't really think that having nudes in Discord is the problem. Is there's no way to regulate it, and there's no way to like check it, and and you can just get shit slipping through the cracks that you don't want slipping through the cracks, and I'd rather avoid that whole scenario. I'd rather avoid. I'm not about that. I always include my chat name and donation since she almost doxed me anyway. Derek, you already have your name doxed in your username. What are you talking about? You know what I mean? What do you mean almost doxed me anyway? You're already doxed from like it's not hard to figure it out, Derek. It's not. What do you mean shush? It's like what? What do you mean? You can't say like it's a secret. Like what are you talking about? Like it's not the most obvious thing. Derek Zem is really called Derek Zem or Zetem, right? Zetem is their actual last name, chat. That is actually them. If you look up Derek Zetem, you'll find Derek. That's their real name. Zetem. Honestly, like Derek Sam almost does sound like a real name, doesn't it? We need a channel called Astra Funny Memes. Okay, okay. It's my first name is Sam. My last name is Carrot. My first name is Seven. My last name is Carrot. Okay. I'm finding this way too entertaining. Like you fucking haven't been doxxed. You ain't a homie. This is true. That's how you know you're a true homie in the Astra stream is if you've been doxxed before. That's how you know. That's how you know shit's you're in it. Fuck shit. I'm tired and I'm hungry and I want to go to McDonald's. Damn. I want to cook. You know what? Maybe I will cook my wings too. I'm thinking about making my wings in the deep fryer. The only way I can make chicken wings right now is if I get my deep fryer out. So maybe what I'll try to do is I'll get my deep fryer and try to clean up the oil in the deep fryer. Maybe I'll try the technique where you like put cornstarch in it. So I'll turn the deep fryer on and then put cornstarch in it and try to like clean up the oil and recycle it before I like that way I don't have to waste that much oil for one batch of chicken wings. I think that's the plan. But cause like I still don't have a fucking stove that works, which sucks. On the PO box opening back in the day, you almost doxed me. That's happened a couple times to a couple different people. Don't look at me. Surprised you haven't doxed me at this point. The amount of times you showed my Discord edition shit to chat. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. And to be fair, I don't know exactly where I don't know where you live though, Taco. I don't know your real name either. So it's like that's the thing. If you really don't want to get doxxed by Astra, just don't tell me where you live or what your real name is, because then I can't dox it. Right? That's the easy way to solve this problem. Because I don't know where Taco lives. So I can't dox Taco because I don't you've seen my house, have I? Well, see, here's the good thing about it, chat, is I have the memory of a goldfish. So even if you did, I'll forget it, and that would be great. Like, Nano, I think I've seen Nano's dead name before. Like, I've seen Nano's, like, actual old dead name. But I couldn't dox it, because I honestly fucking don't remember what it was. So it's like I remember Nano told me just like don't dox this, and I was like okay, but now it's good to know that even if I wanted to, I couldn't because I don't remember it at all. See, sometimes having a bad memory is to my favor, chat. You really don't remember shit. So I have selective memory. Some things I remember very well and very crisp and very in detail, and other things it's like did that happen? You really you did that? I don't think so. I don't think so. For Nano, real Chinese name reveal. Okay. I wanted to just say a generic Chinese name, but I would have been so. Listen, chat. That would have sounded really racist. Nano's real name is Ricky Martin. Zhang Ziyi. Is Zhang a normal Chinese first name? Nana's name is on her Twitter. That's her new name though, not her old dead name, right? Like she has her new like because she changed it legally, right? But when we were going to go to the NRA convention, we had to like make reservations for this hotel, and Anna made the reservations for the hotel, and they were under her old dead name, and so I was like able to see it, and she was like, "You better keep this a secret," and I was like, "This is how committed I am to not spilling your secret, Nano. Is that I will immediately forget what it was. So now I can't. I can't." She actually a Chairman Mao Zedong from the Chinese Revolution. Oh, I should have said Mao. That would have been funny. God damn it. All the CCP assets right now that the GW have been relieving in the Lincoln. What? What are you talking about, reindeers? Are you spouting Chinese communist propaganda again in my chat? More Chinese propaganda, communist propaganda in my chat. Nana's actual first name is Mao. Astra only know what I look like, but she doesn't know my real name, and that only time I will give Astra my real name is if I saw her in person. She's going to get a Chinese girlfriend like Asmon. Could you imagine me with a girlfriend, chat? Could you imagine if I had a girlfriend? I don't think I could deal with a girlfriend. I don't think I could deal with it. A woman, am I right? I wonder how the NRA trip would have gone down. It would have been interesting. I don't know how it would have gone. It's like had the had it's like the Mandela effect, the butterfly effect. Like had that not happened, what would have happened? Like what would have happened? I really wanted to go. It was so unfortunate how everything wrapped up, but she's gonna get a twink Chinese boyfriend. I don't want a twink Chinese boyfriend. I don't want that. Maybe a manly Chinese boyfriend, but I should think she knows my real name, but is it actually my slave name? What? My slave name? What? 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 Fuck, dude. What? Chat, I'm so tired. You know when you're like tired and you can like feel your brain like slowing down? Like it feels like your brain is operating at like half the speed it normally does. That's what my brain feels like right now. Wait, okay. Feel your brain cell? Can you not feel your brain, chat? How many streams till Burning Man? I don't want to think about that because it's next Saturday. It's less than a week, chat. Oh my god. It's less than a week. I'm like not mentally prepared, chat. I need to like do shit. I need to make sure I have everything. I need to like pack. It's like a week, chat. It's literally like it's Sunday today. I leave on Saturday. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is gonna be so fucking hard. 30% of Astra stream. I'm tired. 30% I'm hungry. 30% I'm looking at cars on Facebook. I mean, sometimes you get all three of those in the same stream. Go to your PO box tomorrow. Wait, it's this Saturday. This Saturday. I leave this fucking Saturday. Not everyone's telling everyone that the CCP having a field day that the hold on. Okay, I love how is telling everyone that the CCP is having a field day now that only 4 developing carrier in South China is leaving. I don't. What are you even talking about? Reindeer. What are you even? It's like I like listen. Sometimes reading a reindeer's message is like teeing into like an Alex Jones podcast for a half a second. Like what the fuck are you talking about? I don't even understand half the words you just said. Other 10% is really just a strange kink. Propagating CCP propaganda. You think there isn't Chinese propaganda? Submarines are still there. Did you take the bike out for a ride yesterday? I did yesterday, yes. Or not yesterday. Or did I did I take it out for a ride yesterday? No, I did take it out for a ride yesterday. Someone says cars on Facebook, I'm on it. Yeah, I did actually drive it yesterday. Because I had that, remember that battery chat that had the dent in it? I actually drove it to AutoZone yesterday, and it was great. That's why we have nooks. As soon as you said this, I found one. Needs love, but it's nice. Let me look. It's time for this part of the stream chat. 2000 Ford Mustang, 200,000 miles is a lot. It's a lot of miles. A lot of miles. I like the blue though a lot. Love the blue. 200,000 miles. Yeah, I mean, it's just like it's not bad. Really, realistically, the only thing that looks out of place is the fucking mileage, which 200,000 miles for 1,500 bucks is not bad. For 1,500, he wants 1,500 for this thing. It looks clean. What's wrong with it? 2000 Ford Mustang V6 high miles. Don't know a ton about the car, so I'm listening to what I do know. Will run and drive when the battery is charged, but it needs a new battery. It has been in an accident at some point. Known issues. The passenger door has electrical issues. Not sure if the window. Not if sure if the window works. Hood latch is damaged. Hood is misaligned. Does not shut properly. Driver's side front tire wheel is missing a lug nut. High mileage. Cosmetic body damage from previous accident. Selling as is. Nothing under 1500, please. I have a clean tire. It's not terrible. I mean, for 1500 bucks though, it's like it's been in an accident. It's not gonna look right on the hood probably. I'd have to fix the hood. It's gonna be misaligned, so it's always gonna look like it's been in an accident. You're not gonna fix that. You're not gonna fix that like fucked up hood and all the fucked up damage. But I like the blue, and for $1,500, if it runs and drives, I mean, you might even be able to get it a good 50,000 miles out of it, which is probably like 3 years of driving. So I mean, for $1,500 for 3 years, it's not necessarily a bad idea. It looks pretty clean. New battery makes me think alternator. I mean, even if it did need an alternator, it's fucking 1,500 bucks. It's not like 1,500 bucks is like super nice, and it's super clean on the inside. So it's like you can fix it. I can fix it. Oh yeah, I can fix it. I can fucking fix the goddamn thing, and I'm not worried about fixing it. I mean, if it needs, I need a battery, potentially an alternator, and a lug nut. And so long as I get all that, it would fucking be fine. It's a V6? It is a V6, yeah. Current stream rant count 0? Do we need to change that? Like, obviously, I'd rather have a Mustang that doesn't have a fucked up hood, but, like, I don't mind. I don't mind, like, if it's not that noticeable, like, for $1,500, I probably wouldn't care. What the fuck? Oh my god. Holy shit. They want $400 for a statue of. I'm not even gonna describe what I'm looking at there, dude. That is fucked up. That right there, I don't even know what I'm looking at, but it's fucking weird. It's fucking weird. Some weird shit going on there. There's some weird shit going on there, chat. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that. I've been trying to find a reasonable mid-sized sedan on the marketplace, but I can tell the only people selling 2010s Elantras are literally subhumans. What? Damn. What a thing to say. I mean, why would you want an Elantra anyway? Hyundais are garbage. Hyundais are really garbage, dude. I would never buy a Hyundai. 112 miles, not bad. What's wrong with it? How much do they want for it? Transmission is stuck in fourth gear and clutch is bad. Used T4 as around $600 in the market. It's a V8, which is kind of cool. It's only got 100,000 miles. Used T4 is a great condition and she knew. And then window motor and actuator drives on the RC replace a common 90s car stuff. I don't want to restore it just because the convertible isn't my style. And dailing a manual V8 in Tampa traffic is not ideal. Hit me up in your offers. No lowballs. Is a 4.6 liter V8 with 112,000 miles in pretty good condition. Mustang body and chassis. Okay, so let me figure this out, Chad. Let me actually give this like a good estimate here. Let me give this like a genuinely good estimate. Assuming this car had a working transmission, it would probably be worth $4,000 to $5,000, and depending on the condition. There's like the only pictures are awful and like genuinely god awful, and I wish this guy knew how to take fucking better pictures of his goddamn car. But generally, yeah, I mean it's probably worth about $5,000 at like a high end. And so if you're gonna take into account, it's got so the transmission is gonna be about $600 to $800. Let's say $800 on the high end. And then the labor is probably gonna be about. Let me think. What is that job bill? Like 7 hours, 10 hours? Probably 10 hour job, chat. That's probably a 10 hour job. So if it's a 10 hour job and it needs plus $800 worth of parts, you're probably looking at like it's like 100 and okay, so it's like $150 per shop hour at 10 hours. That's $1,500. So $1,500 plus $800, around $2,300. So $2,300 minus 5 grand is $2,700. Okay. Wait, hold on. 2,300 miles. Yeah, it's 2,700. So basically, this is worth at a maximum $2,700. So that's not terrible, and especially since I'm doing the work myself. If I offered him 25 for, if I offered him two for it, like I guess I would pay 2 grand for it, because if I paid 2 grand for it and I got a new transmission to go on top of it, then I could just throw a new transmission in there and just be on my merry way. It wouldn't be that hard, I don't think. Hyundai's ranked pretty good according to customer reports. They're awful. Don't buy Hyundais. I don't know what kind of fucking garbage customer reports you're reading, but I literally used to technically work for Hyundai. They're garbage. Don't buy a Hyundai. You can tell the seller on Marketplace is a scumbag when they can't throw away a MacGyver fogger deodorizer before taking the pick. Yeah. No, that matters when their car's having high fail points and they're always in the shops. Bet he wants 8 to 10K for it? No way. Did you watch the Finn and her girl crew drive? I did not watch that video because it makes me depressed. Good electric cars, the EV does 0 to 60 in like 3.4 seconds. Savvy, sometimes you forget that electric cars are not for poor people. They're for rich people, and I am not rich, and they are a privilege. If you can drive an electric car, you are privileged, and that is a privilege that I don't have. So, no electric cars for me, thank you. Have been cheap? No, they're not. Savvy Fair? No, they're not. First of all, no, they're not. Not realistically. Like, yeah, you can buy. It's like a Porsche. You can buy a Porsche on a poor man's budget, but you're not gonna drive a Porsche on a poor man's budget. You feel me? You feel what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? You're not gonna. If I could find an electric vehicle I could afford, it would break before I could even do anything with it. Blondie finally got her license too. God, no, EVs are not cheap. What do you mean? Savvy Fairy is just bought into the electric car Kool-Aid, very harsh, and they think that electric cars are practical for people who are they are not practical for. I live in the middle of Central Florida, where I have to drive an hour to get to any major city. So basically, no, electric cars are awful. Like, yes, you can go to it. There are charging ports in Tampa and Orlando, but between there and here, there are none. So there are no charging ports. So range anxiety is a massive thing. Then if anything goes wrong with it, no one's gonna work on it because it's an electric vehicle. And now you have a big ass fucking battery that if it breaks, your car is totaled. Oh, what? This $3,000 Prius is such a good idea. Oh, what? The battery's dead. Oh, now it's a paperweight. That's great. Great, good use of your money. Also, electric cars are bad for the environment, so fuck you. I don't think Finn can drive without her driver with her. It was closed course racing. Yeah. I work for the Chinese Automotive Association. It all makes sense now. Oh, the Chinese propaganda. Oh, it makes sense. Tell me, do you think Taiwan is an independent country? Should push for more Chinese EV to flood the market? No. If Astra rented one EV for a drive from Florida to Atlanta, she'd never come back to gas cars. That's not even true. I've driven EVs before. I don't like them. I don't like how they feel. Same reason why I don't like Lexuses. They take away the feel, chat. They take away the feel. The soul. Taiwan? You mean East China. China? You mean West Taiwan? I'm getting some hot water here, chat. I gotta stop talking about this. I'm gonna get a cease and desist letter. What do you think about landlords? It depends on the landlord. I don't think land ownership is, I like owning land, if that's what you're talking about. I would like the ability to own land. I don't like not being able to own land. That's the one thing I can't get behind that one. I won't even lie, Chad. The idea that you can't own land, that's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. I want some land I can do whatever I want on, chat. Run reaction, the person is a federal undercover as a Chinese automotive. The reaction is supposed to be behind them or something cause yes. What? I drove a Chevy Volt. That thing accelerates like a motherfucker. Yeah, well, of course it does, because it's electric. Electric cars are always going to accelerate off the line with a lot of torque. That's just how electric cars work. Chinese evolution economy model is headed for rocks. Well, they're doing the same thing that Japan did, just on a bigger scale. And Japan is fucked right now. Ooh, this is cool. I like this. Mountain Dew cooler. I have no practical use for this, but I want it. Japan, yeah, Japan's economy is like fucked. I don't think we saved them. I don't think we did it. This is not bad. He wants 2,500 for this though. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, what is this? Like, why are you listing this car for this much money? It's got 217,000 miles on it. The body's in terrible condition. There's no way this thing's in good condition. It's fucked, and you want 2,500. Look at for this immediately in the first half second of this video going off. I can tell you it needs fucking motor mounts, okay? That engine's not supposed to do that. This needs motor mounts. It needs all this fucking bullshit, and you want 25 for it off the fucking rip, bro? This is a scam. This is a fucking scam. Why would I fucking buy this piece of shit when I could buy, like, any other car for way cheaper? I fucking swear to God, man. Some fucking people. They're screwed right now, but it's a very it's every advanced society. I thought you had a Mountain Dew cooler, but smaller. I have a Mountain Dew fridge. Has been garage kept mint. That Celica, it's desired. I don't know, man. I don't know. Is it? I wouldn't want one. It's just a Camry with a sporty. It's just a sporty Camry. Venstra, let it out, little lady. All right, no more politics in chat. I can see you guys wanting. You can see you guys wanting to talk about politics, but I'm gonna put a stop to it here. No politics in chat. None. No politics are gonna be had in chat here tonight. All right. We're not talking about Korea's shitty economy. We're not talking about Japan's shitty economy. We're not talking about America's shitty economy. We're not talking about Europe's shitty economy. We're talking about my shitty economy. We're talking about my shitty economy. Man. Some of these Mustangs are nice though. I do think I'm gonna go for one of these Mustangs at some point. I'm gonna spring for one. I think that's what I'm gonna try to go for. If I could find a Mustang like this, maybe not this one, but something that I can like get that's decent enough. This one's $5,000, but look at this one. 100, like, this is nice. I like this one, chat. I like this one a lot. I don't like that, though. Why does he have a bunch of engine parts on his fucking... That makes me sus. I don't like that. Comes with original heads, Bama tuner, cosmetic wear and tear, including paint, runs, and drives AC windows. Motor needs repair, and you're asking $5,000 for it, and motor needs repair? What the fuck is wrong with you? Why were you fucking asking, like, not fucked up engine prices for a engine that's fucked up? Get the fuck out of here, man. God damn it. This is what I'm talking about. Right here. Very vague. Yeah, motor needs work. What kind of work? It just needs work. There's someone near me selling a 96 F-150 XTL long bed regular cab for $1,200 with 240,000 miles since my 94 has 330,000 and still running fine considering it. Well, I mean, you gotta remember that's a Ford and not a, Oh, wait, no, you have a Ford F-150 with 300,000 miles. Well, just because your Ford is good doesn't mean their Ford is good. And you have to remember that because The guy who owned it may have abused the shit out of it, so you don't know if that like depending on who owns the car, 100,000 miles equals a lot of different things. People don't want full retail for garbage these days. I baby my cars? Well, yeah, but just because you do, other people don't. Other people are so bad at cars, dude. I like this one still, though. This one's been here for a minute. This one's been here for a minute. I don't actually know how many miles it has, but it's been here for a minute, and I might send this guy an offer. Obviously, it's gonna have to sit there for a lot longer because I'm not gonna be in the market to buy any of this shit anytime soon. Anytime soon. So, there's that, but oh, I love that blue chat. This is actually like dream car. If I had fucking $15,000, this is dream car material right here. This thing is sexy. Fuck yeah, dude. Man, I want a C3 so badly. Hey, fuck. Prices for the C3s are all over the place. It depends on how good the thing is. I think typically they seem to be going for around an average of 7,000 in middle of the range condition. But like a really clean example can go for like 15 to $20,000, but a really bad example can go from like $3,000 to $4,000. At least that's what I've been seeing on Facebook. But I don't know. I want one, but I don't know if I'll ever get one. Could be your price on the next girl month, maybe $15,000. Yeah, the next girl month will be $15,000. Prices for the 70s. Oh yeah, but maybe that's what I'll do, chat. Maybe I'll go to Burning Man. I'll get back, and then we'll do girl month, and then I'll have another girl month donation that will be for like the Mustang. I'll do a girl month Mustang month, or maybe I'll even buy that pink Mustang. Well, who knows? I thought you wanted that pink car. I do. I do want that pink car. I don't know what would be a better idea though, getting that pink car for 1,500 or getting the blue car that needs a new transmission for 1,500. I almost feel like getting the blue one for 1,500 would be better because all it needs is a new transmission. And if I just bought a new transmission for it, I could put a new clutch in it and I could do all the shit with it. And then I would know I have a brand new clutch. But if I bought the pink one, it might need a new clutch anyway, which would mean I'd have to take out the transmission anyway. So, I mean, I might as well just get the one that needs a new transmission because I already have to take the transmission out anyway. Girl month donation while doing girl month. Here you go. This one's pretty cool. Oh, I fucking saw this one. I literally had this one open, chat. Look at it. Look at this, chat. I literally already had this one open, and I've been intending to show you guys for a minute. But look, this one's actually really cool. It's $4,000. It's this green fastback Mustang. It's so nice. Look at the interior. I love this car a lot. Like I really do. Like I fuck with this car. Like I would really fuck with this car. This is really nice. It's got the four on the floor with a fucking I don't know if it's a V8. It is a V8. So this thing's actually like super fucking sick. Like if I had $4,000, I would go for this one. I fucking love this Mustang. This thing is actually sick. Look at that fucking AC though. My God. Why is that so cheap? Selling what I believe is a 1966 Ford Mustang Fastback V8. I don't know a whole lot about cars, so I'm selling it as is, and I'm letting the pictures speak for themselves. It's been sitting here for quite a while and does not run, so I plan on full restoration or recommending recommissioning before driving. I'm sure it will need usual work from the fuel system, brakes, and engine, etc., but I haven't tried to get it running, and I don't know much about it. Selling it as is. Bring a trailer. Feel free to come take a look at it to inspect it yourself. So, yeah, that's the situation. It doesn't run. But I could fix it. I could get it running. And if I had to put a new engine in it, I could throw a new engine in it. Remember, there are a lot of millionaires at Burning Man, such as Channing Tatum. You might need a boyfriend upgrade from BV to be financially sound full-time cat mom. Damn, dude, that's shade, dude. Throwing shade like that, that's fucked up. Both Musks are there. Well, Elon Musk's brother is on the board of executives, so yeah. Goofy side mirrors. Yeah, I'll meet up with the Musk family at Burning Man, and I'll be like, hey, can you buy me a Mustang, please? And he'll just be like, oh yes, Astra, right away. I'll buy you a Mustang right away, Astra. Please, just let me. I'll do that for you on one condition. If you let me impregnate you and you have the 50th child, you have my 50th child. You don't even need to raise them, but I just need you to give me a child. Another one for the collection. Another child for my collection. Okay, you know Elon Musk has like 50 children. He does that. He'll just go. He'll pay women to give them children. Chat Esther's a loyal girlfriend. Yeah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. Fucked up, but something to consider. Nah, I mean, not really. Wonder what's wrong with this one. It's kind of purple. I like that. Manual transmission. She won't cheat on BV? No, dude, I wouldn't. I would feel so bad. Dude, I watched a Kill Tony the other day, and some guy like cheated on his girlfriend on the Kill Tony, and it was like, it made me feel so icky. I was like, ugh, what a fucking piece of shit. Ooh, a $200,000 Supra that I can't afford. Bird Scout, why did you link me this? If I had $200,000, this would not be the car I would buy, but this is a very nice car. This is a very, very nice car. I will not lie to you. This is very, very nice. But if I had $200,000, I would certainly buy an RX-7, not a Supra. Part out. You'll see something you need, message me and come grab it. And the part, might sell, if the offer's good enough, might sell the whole car. What is wrong with it? Yeah, see, at this point, this is where I would ask him what's wrong with it, just to figure it out. But I don't know what is the problem with it. Buy a new Corvette and a Model S Plaid. Yeah, but I would not buy either of those cars. If I had to buy a brand new car, chat, it would probably be a Miata. Or no, or maybe a WRX. Like a brand new WRX. I don't know, I don't really like new cars though. If I had like $200,000, I would not buy a new car. I would buy a older car. New cars like are OPSEC disasters, chat. Damn. Fucking Capri. Hey, you want to race my Capri, bro? Wait, what? Must have a bad engine because it looks pretty good in the pics. It's something like that. People find sexually exciting that. Oh yeah. Oh fuck, I'm like scrolled up. Some people call it having a harem, and he calls it maximizing reproductive success. Definitely keep an eye on BV at Beeman. Lots of female millionaires too. Dude, don't even say that. Can I send you something to react to? Is it like safe for stream? Am I gonna get banned? Is it like okay? Like, is it like, am I gonna regret looking at it? Is it gonna be something that I don't want to see? It's safe? Okay, fine. If it's safe, like, that's okay. As long as it's not like gonna get me banned. I remember one time a long time ago, chat. I was streaming and one of the someone some you know those guys that link like really like crazy shit so that you'll watch it and it will get you banned on Twitch, like, you know, gay like prawn or some shit like that, like hardcore. Someone linked me like a video, YouTube video that was that, and somehow I don't even know how the video was on YouTube, but it was like just for I guess maybe he uploaded it and just to have like link it to me quick before it gets taken down, and it was like he fucking like linked it and I clicked on it and I saw it, but I didn't show the stream because I don't like immediately have it like I opened it up on my end first so the stream can't hear it. And I fucking got him with it, right? Like I was like, "Oh, you fucking dumbass! You fucking fucked up." I think about that sometimes. That was funny. Why is the link not right though? And it's music. I can't listen to music though on stream, Bird Scout. First of all, I don't have my headphones on. Second off, you fucked up the link, and I can't copy and paste it. There we go. What the fuck is this? Yeah, I'll check this out after the stream. I'll check that out after the stream. That looks like an after stream thing to check out. Cause I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at. She bookmarked the gay prawn. It's not copyrighted. Yeah, but still, I don't like listening to music on stream because it tends to kind of like derail the stream a little bit. I will listen to it after the stream though. Cause I always like if you let someone links music and I have to just sit here like if I ever stop talking for more than like 5 seconds, it feels awkward, right? And it's like why I don't like watching videos on you like here either. I don't know what this got hit with gay disease there for a second. Jeez. Uh, yeah, but I hate just watching something and not being able to talk. If I can't fill the air with like vocal noises, it makes me feel awkward. You fuck with this? Breathe much? Drink some water. 270,000 miles, Mazda 6 coupe 2-door. I don't fuck with it. I like Mazda. I like Mazda 6. I like the look of the car. I would drive the car, but with 200,000 miles, that's a lot. Almost 300,000 miles. It's 270,000 miles, chat, which is just a lot. It's just a lot for what it is. And that's fine. Like I enjoy like I think it's a good car and I actually like the car. So if it did have lower miles potentially. The big problem with the MX-6 is that it's front wheel drive, so it's just, I don't like front wheel drives as much, you know what I mean? It's just not my favorite, It's front wheel drive. I'm not having the most fun. It's a lot of miles. Yeah. I mean, for 2 grand, it's not really that big of a. It's not that expensive for 2 grand. And it is like a good car. And I like the rear end of the MX-6. It is nice. But the MX-6. Hold on. Let me just double check. MX-6. Engine bay. Pretty sure these are front wheel drive, right? Yeah, these are front wheel drive. Especially, like, if this is what the engine bay looks like, this is basically a non-starter for me, especially if it's a V6. Because a V6, transverse-mounted V6 is just one of the most annoying... If you're a mechanic and you worked on cars for any length of period of time, you know a transverse-mounted V6 is the bane of mechanics' existence. Because look at these plugs, chat. Look how easy it is to get to these plugs. Look how easy it is to get to these spark plugs. You could change out this bank of spark plugs in a half a second. But then to change out the banks on the other side, not so easy. And so it ends up becoming like a really annoying fucking thing where like doing stuff on one side of the engine is easy, but then doing stuff on the other side of the engine is like fucking annoying as shit. Like one of the worst cars to work on as a mechanic is like a Honda van with a V6 in it. It's just the fucking worst. I don't like these. One of the conditions for the car I want to buy is it needs to be easy to work on, or at least not make me hate working on it. I have to not hate working on it. And if you look up like a 2004, like look at this engine bay, right, chat? Look at this. You get a good idea of what you're looking at here, right? Right, chat? And this is a pretty standard engine bay of a V6 transverse mounted engine. Okay, now look at this. 2004 Mustang V6 engine bay. Transverse mounted V6s are sins against humankind. Truly, truly, we can agree on that, Savvy Fair. We can absolutely agree on that. Some of these are not the easiest or the best pictures, I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to find one. So this one's not terrible. But basically, my point is, do you see, like, how much open and how much easier it is to access the engine when it's, like, mounted the right way? I mean, maybe, I guess, if you're not used to looking at engines, you might not get it. But, like, for me, this is, like, I would much, looking at this compared to this, like, I would much rather do engine work on this thing than on this thing. And when I know I'm gonna have to do all of the work on any of these cars myself, I'm gonna have to do work, and I'm gonna have to do it myself. That means if I have a choice between this car and this and the Mustang, I'm going the Mustang, just because it's gonna be easier to work on. Plus, parts are probably gonna be a little bit cheaper, because they're a little bit more... I mean, maybe not, I actually don't know. But, yeah, it's like... I'd much rather work on this. So that's why the Mustang, the SN95 has been my, like, in my target, in my crosshairs. Just because, like, a Mustang that is, like, a V6 SN95 Mustang is just so much better. Rant about piss tubers? What? These are all V8s, but whatever. 2011 V6 Mustang had the best 305 horsepower, if not more. The 2011 was fine. I don't hate the 2011 model years the way they look. I would probably still not buy one, though. The 2011 models are definitely a lot more complex, has a lot more electronics. They're kind of in the newer era of vehicles that I don't like. I would still probably go with the 2004 just because they'd probably be a little bit cheaper, and I think it would just be easier to maintain long term. Generally speaking, I feel like it's going to be easier to take a 2004 Mustang with a V6 and a manual transmission to 250,000 miles than it would be to take a 2011 Mustang with, you know, a manual transmission and V6 to 250,000 miles. You see, like, if I find a 2011 Mustang that has a manual transmission and a V6 and has 100,000 miles on it, and I find a 2004 Ford Mustang with a V6 and a manual transmission, they has 100,000 miles on it. The 04 is probably going to be easier to get to 300,000 miles than the 2011, or at least cheaper, at least. Maybe not easier, but cheaper. Think bad for 50 bucks. 50 bucks? Please don't kill me. What? Why, man? Why? It's $2,000. You can't, why? I'm not even gonna show this fucking taco. Why? I'm not gonna acknowledge you, Disco. This is fucked up. Both of these links are fucked up. Would you guys both just tell me I just fucked up and I hate? You actually fucking suck. Both of you. No, I'm joking. I'm sorry. I love you, Taco, but god damn it, man. Why? It's in good condition because fuck you, alright? You know what you were doing. You know what you were doing. Why are you linking this? I found you another one? This is disgusting. Why are you guys fucking rage baiting me with links here? I'm gonna fucking end the stream if you guys keep rage baiting me with these goddamn links. Fucking, we got fucking the worst. We get first is an E30, the second is a toy car, and the third is a fucking V8 swapped RX-7. Are you guys trying to give me a fucking hemorrhage? You guys trying to have me blow it like have a stroke? You guys, look at chat. If you could like zoom in on my forehead, you would see like a vein popping out. I'm gonna have a fucking stroke. You guys suck. I'm joking, chat. I love you guys, but goddamn, why? That's like, oh, that's a good deal. It might be a good deal, but the pain, chat. It's too soon. It's too soon, Taco. It's too soon. The pain is right here. It's easy to work on enough. I don't care. I'm never buying a fucking V8 swapped RX-7. My morals are too strong to steep that low, chat. Besides, like, I didn't even see how much they wanted for it, but I doubt it would be less expensive than just having mine shipped down here. And if I'm gonna buy an FB, why not just have my FB shipped down instead of buying a fucking FB with a shitty fucking V8 engine in it? Dude, ugh. Ugh. Lord help me. We're practically enemies now. She's gonna flow something. Wrong to V8 swap in an RX-7. The correct engine swap is a 3. Get out of here, Savvy. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here with your fucking piston bullshit. Fucking garbage ass motherfucker. Three cylinder equals three rotor? It does not. It's three cylinders. There are no cylinders in a rotor engine. You can have a three rotor engine and it will be, honestly, three rotors aren't really worth it. Like, I feel like adding rotors to engines is not worth it for the increase in price. Like, you can get a decent, you could build like a really good, like 600 horsepower twin turbo Mazda 13B engine, twin, like two rotor, for like under 10 grand, right? You can build a really solid engine for 10 grand, right? As soon as you start getting into like three rotors, start getting into the realm of like the three rotor eccentric shaft and shit like that, you've added another zero to that total. It's just it's ridiculous, and you've only added like a little bit of you get diminishing results. So like, especially doing something like a four rotor, like Rob Dom is doing God's work by having the four rotor because it's definitely not financially viable for anybody else. It's not worth it for anybody else to do that kind of thing. So thank God Rob Dom is just in here for the love of the game, because we wouldn't have a four rotor if it wasn't for Rob Dom. Check the link that us. My grandpa had a 56 wheelies pickup. Sadly, my uncle got it and when he died. Damn. This is what this is listed an hour ago. Ooh. 150,000 miles with 1,400 bucks. It's a green with the top. I like the green. It's in North Carolina. Ooh, I like the seats. I love the seats. It's tan interior. This thing's nice as fuck. Starting with it. Main transmission, transmission 5 speed, Tremec 5 speed, cosmetic damage shown in picture, clean title, car can run, brand new parts. A car can run is not confidence inspiring. Brand new radiator replaced this August alternator, clutch, window motor, screen radio, reeded fuel system, brand new spark plugs, problems, misfire in cylinder 3, poor power steering, broken handbrake. Right now the window's installed wrong but functional. Back right window is not functional. Car is running and drivable even with issues, but issues should be solved in the next few months. I decided to sell it because I'm about to leave for boot camp and will no longer require a car. A car runs good and has awesome transmission. Could be a great first restore build. I mean, for a misfire on cylinder 3, that could just be as simple as a fuel injector. I mean, if you redid the fuel system, unless it's an ECU problem, I don't know what else could be causing a misfire if he's truly redone the fuel system. But maybe he fucked it up and he just doesn't know what he's doing, and maybe he just, that could be what it is. This is great. This would be perfect. This would be something I would actually like look into buying. Like if I had money, this would be one of the ones that I would like. This is what I want. This is the car, chat. This right here, this is the car that I want to buy eventually. But as of right now, I don't have $1,400. Why do you torture yourself with the rotary stuff? You're basically being an unpaid museum curator. Because rotaries are fucking awesome, dude. They're fucking cool, alright? Why did you link me an Apple Watch? This has... Why? I don't... Why did you link me an Apple Watch? Why? What am I gonna do with an Apple Watch? That's... Oh, what? Is it gonna spy on me and steal my data? Because that's what Apple Watches do. It's in North Carolina, yeah. Heart rate monitor? Nah, dude. Apple Watches are like scary. They like track you. I was watching a video. This is why I don't want a new car, chat. New cars will literally just spy on you, like objectively speaking, and they just like they don't even hide it. They just steal your data. Like they literally listen to you too. This is disgusting. It's got 50,000 miles and it's 20. Oh my god, chat. This has 50,000 miles and it's $2,400. This is the worst. This is genuinely awful. This is genuinely awful what you've linked me here. This is genuinely awful. I think this is not worth. This is the equivalent of throwing your money away. This is not good. Hmm. My grand. Oh yeah. Too bad it's just like the Arc 7. It's too far away. Well, I mean, even if it was down the street, I still don't have $1,500 to spend on a Mustang at the moment. All the Mustang speculation chat is just speculation. We're just looking. We're window shopping. Because when I get back from Burning Man, then I can start trying to actually put money towards a fucking car, but not until I get back. I gagged seeing that spark. Yeah, that was fucking bad, dude. Bold move worrying about cars spying you when you carry an iPhone everywhere? Oh, really? Oh, really? You think this is a standard? Chat, do you think this is a standard phone? Do you think this is a standard phone? Huh? Do you think a standard phone can switch between users? Do you think a standard phone can actively shut off Android or Google Play? I don't fucking have an Android. I have graphene, okay? First of all, my phone ain't spying on me mostly. Probably a little bit it is because you just no way to get around it. But like, listen, because like, unless you get like, it does have a SIM card, which you are getting spied on if you have a SIM card. It's kind of bad OPSEC to have a SIM card, but there's no way to not have a SIM card. And I don't care that much. But generally speaking, no, my phone is not spying on me because I have Graphene OS and not fucking piece of shit normal Android. My OS says Arc Linux. Literally, I use Graphene and I use Arc. Chat, aren't I special? The cell phone company is tracking you despite OS. Yeah, well they are, but you know, listen, at least I'm doing better, right? You don't need graphene, girl. You need caffeine. Just extra. Is this better? What? No, it's not better. And don't send me Walmart links because Walmart links dox me. I don't link me to Walmart.com because it doxes me immediately. Please do not link me to Walmart.com. And plus, I'm not gonna buy a heart rate monitor. Get out of here. Everyone is spying on Astra. Truly. Yeah, that's why I only drive cars from the early '80s, and I only have Graphene OS, and I have Arch Linux. That's why I do all these things, chat. That's why I have what I have a Tuda Mail account, which is like, you know what Proton Mail is? It's like that, but even more secure. So my Google my email account is on the most secure like email thing, and in order to access it, I have my phone routed to the Tor network. So whenever I fucking access my email, it's going through a VPN, which then goes through the Tor network, and then it goes to my fucking email, so that nobody knows. Nobody knows what's going on anymore. Think about like OPSEC, because you can't fully prevent you're being like data stolen and like sold. You can't totally prevent it. You can mitigate it, but you can't totally prevent it. It just is gonna, unless you live in a like, unless you just completely like isolate yourself in a cabin in the woods. You don't want to suffer. You just suffer a mild heart attack from all these rants. And stop rage baiting me. Could put a GPS tracker on anything. True. I would tell Astra about the Libra boot. She'll never live again and live the house ever again. What? Libra boot? Nobody will know I jerk off to with just 2 fingers. What? Is there a problem with that? Do you have a problem with my technique? Are you judging my technique right now? This is fucked up. Thank you, Peter Bennell Amsterdam, for the subscription. Thank you so much. For the 30 for a month. Thank you. I like how like I feel like most of my subscribers are like 30 for a month subscribers. My subscribers are dedicated. You guys are cool. You guys are dedicated. I love it. You guys are cool. Thank you. Thank you, Peter Bell Amsterdam, for the 30 per month. You're secure as long as you're not on the watch list, then you're never secure. Well, no, listen, here's the deal, right? Like, normal people are being spied on and, like, their data is being stolen, and that's just what's happening. And there's no way to avoid that other than literally, like, leaving society. If you have an email, if you have a phone number, then you are being tracked, and they're building a profile on you, and they're using it to sell you shit. It's fucked up, man. It's literally fucked up. We end this whole new kink just dropped. She goons in a Faraday cage. I have a little tinfoil hat. It's my gooner hat. They can't know. The government has a beam. I can't prove it, but I know across from me, the person in that unit has a beam device. The guy there, I bet he works for the government. He's got a device. It beams into my head, and it makes me want to buy McDonald's, and it just makes me immediately, every time I go I want a McDonald's, it's just that guy. I know he's over there and he's pressing the button, the beam of McDonald's button. Just, you want McDonald's? I need McNuggies right now. That's why I have to have the tinfoil hat, chat, or else I get this already. It's why I'm going to McDonald's already, because the beam already hit me tonight, chat. So I'm already locked in for McDonald's tonight. I didn't get my hat on time when I was jerking off earlier. I didn't put my hat on in time, and so then he got the beam off. That's why Astra has those dreams about buying a Tesla. What, Gooner or Nuggies? Gooning equals dedicated. Astra, I'm just gonna be real with you. We just want to see the P. You want to see the P? See, listen. I'm telling you, chat. You guys have a fucking water sports fetish. Listen. I'm not judging, but like, this is on you guys. You guys are fucking. You guys are fucked up. I try a simple hat because she thinks the government controls her. I don't think I know. I know, Albert. I know you're across the street, Albert. I know you're listening to me. I know you're listening to me with your patented AI listening device. Funny thing is, that's actually a real thing. They can, like, you can get, the government can spy on you through walls. They can see you through walls. They can do that. They can legit do that. That's not even a conspiracy theory. They can and do that with Wi-Fi. Now, you can get, they can like pick up your voice from your mouse, because the sensor in your mouse is so precise. If you have it on your table and you talk to the table will pick up the vibrations and transmit them to the mouse, and you can literally turn your mouse into a microphone. The frog, red 40, red 40. It's the vibrations. That's shit's real, chat. It's real. You wait till you're gonna get, you wait until you fat boy wait what? Apparently they can spot your position from Wi-Fi signals. No, they can like see through walls with Wi-Fi signals. It's not that they can even just spot your position. They can get like a LiDAR map of your entire house with Wi-Fi. It's crazy. There are ways that you can dampen that though. There are ways, chat. But if you really care about OPSEC and you really care about not being spied on by the government, the only way to truly do that is to like throw away your phone and throw away your ID and throw away everything tied to you as a person. Go into the buy like a plot of land with cash in the middle of nowhere, and then just fucking disappear and just live in the woods and never interact with people. That's the only way to not get spied on in 2026. Uncle Ted, literally, you have to Uncle Ted Max. Maybe without the funny little packages that were delivered. Maybe without that part. That maybe wasn't the best part about Uncle Ted. They know. Then they just know because you don't have a phone. They're trying to hide you because you don't have a phone. Exactly. Fun fact: Uncle Ted was experimented on by the government, which is why he went insane. That's a true story. Mine's fine. I hope they are looking at my junk. Sounds tempting, but no Astra streams. Yeah. Fuck, dude. I can't do that. I can't. No melee. Chat, my boy Hungry Box won. My boy Hungry Box. I woke up this morning because I was gonna not stream today because there was a melee tournament today, and I've been like taking the day off to watch a melee tournament. I've been enjoying watching melee tournaments. I can feel myself turning into like a sports, person because I like watching melee tournaments. And my main man, H-Box won. He fucking finally pulled it out. All it took was for Cody to have extreme sickness in grand finals, but that we got it. We got that H-Box dub. But yeah, they had the top 8 like super early today. So I woke up and they were in grands when I woke up. So I had to go and like rush to my computer and watch the end of it. You're an AI generated psyop. You never existed. Really? I don't know. There's a funny answer to that. I don't know what it is. The box get hangry. Melee stream in his honor? Nah, I'm gonna go get McDonald's. Maybe next time I stream I'll do melee. I don't know. It's hard because like melee, I feel like I get too into melee. And like it's a problem. I also suck at melee. I want to get a coach. Like maybe I could do that. Maybe I could do a melee stream where I like do a collab with like a melee streamer and of like similar size to me. I could like hit up OG Kid or something. Do you think OG Kid would teach me how to play the game? do you think that like do you think that OG would like teach me the ways of the Jigglypuff? We live in the same region. We're both Central Florida. I don't know, you can see this whipping this around. Melee? Yeah. I think that would be a fun stream. Maybe it doesn't have to be OG Kid, but like maybe I actually get a coach and like do a collab on stream. That'd be kind of fun. Do a coaching stream where I get coached on stream. This thing is pretty cool, but this is one of those real crusty motherfuckers that needs a lot more than just a little TLC. Also, this like Opal, these things are cool, but they're not my favorite. Like I wouldn't specifically go nuts over that. I would. What the fuck? Oh my god. What are you doing? what? What is this? Why? Ugh. Now that's actually kind of cool. Nah, dude. Boomer skirt mom. I have to click this. I have to click this because I need to know. The, I can't. I can't look away, chat. There's more poses. I can't. What am I looking at? Why would you do this? Why would you pose like that? Why would you do that? Why would you post that? Why would you post that? I have ridden in one? Is it good? I should send Jude some red crop tops and safety shirts so she can cosplay as you. I should send me Finn outfit. I'll cosplay as Finn and Finn can cosplay as me. Is there one of those people on FB who are saying they're selling a skirt, but they're not really selling a skirt? I hope so. Oh, no, I hope not. Because I hope they are just selling the skirt, because I don't want to think about it if they're not selling the skirt. I know a bit about Opal GM. Interesting. I mean, it's a cool car. Like, I think they're cool, and I think they're, like, neat. And they've got, like, neat pop-up headlights, but they're not, like, something I'm, like, it wouldn't be practical, right? Like, it wouldn't be a daily driver. I couldn't daily drive it. You shower too often, you get good at melee? This is true, I do. I shower too often to get good at melee. I'm not autistic enough. My autistic score, not high enough to be good at melee, unfortunately. Finn is taller than Astra. It's true. It's a very true story. Anyway, chat. I'm going to end the stream here because I'm super hungry and I want to go to McDonald's. But yeah. I'm gonna go to McDonald's, chat. I will be live again tomorrow. Because I gotta stream as much as possible before Saturday. I'm so fucking nervous, chat. I'm so nervous. Anyway, chat. Thank you everybody for watching. I will be live again tomorrow. I'm actually gonna get a Big Mac, not nuggies this time. I'm going for that Big Mac. Anyway, chat, thank you everybody for watching. Bye!